Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos and this is the Facebook ads breaking news podcast. Hello guys, it's me again, Konstantinos. So today we will have to talk a little bit about what happened on Black Friday. I consider this Black Friday a total success with all the results that I have seen. I consider also myself more mature in terms of spending. For the last 2-3 years, I have seen also my development. Um, I'm not afraid. I don't gamble. I'm more stable. I do understand the trends. I do understand how to scale and when to scale. So I'm very glad to say that I have broke more than 5-6 revenue records in 5-6 companies. I have doubled spends in other accounts and stuff. You will see them all concentrated in a video. And it is one of the first Black Fridays, the first actually, that I can say that because I was saying before that I had the feeling that every Black Friday that ends, I had the feeling that I wanted to spend more and I should have spent more. This is the only Black Friday that I had the feeling that I did spend as much as I could and as much as I should. But then the Cyber Monday came, which I didn't expect it to be so good. To be honest with you, Cyber Monday went really, really well, much better than other years. So this is a learning still for, even if I did exactly what I wanted to do on Friday, maybe I focused too much on it and I didn't spend as much as I could on Cyber Monday. In some other accounts, I believe that if I have spent as much as I could, maybe the Cyber Monday was going to be even more powerful than the Black Friday. Maybe because a lot of people closed the ads after Black Friday and so on. I don't know the actual reason, but I can tell you that the Cyber Monday, if I was going to spend the same amount of money, for instance, or more if it's needed, it would have gone better. Now, can you take the risk to spend the same amount of money as Friday? Yes. More? No. I had the signs because Saturday and Sunday wasn't so bad after Black Friday. So this is a mistake on my end. I could have scaled more, but still I have done crazy things in the other accounts, and all the things that I was talking to you about in the case studies, about the numbers that I'm going to spend and stuff, and how I was preparing ad accounts, the case studies that I have, the year case studies and everything. Now, guys, they are completed because whatever I told you there, it's what happened. I did spend in the one ad account 5.2, 500,000 20k, 520k. And on the other, on the United Kingdom one, I spent 350k, and on the pounds, and on the other one, I did spend on the smaller ROAS one, on the United States, I did spend 400k. So I doubled the money that I was spending in most of these other accounts. So that was amazing. And to be honest with you, right now I'm in a state of mind that I feel so full from this Black Friday. It was exhausting, okay, but I feel so full. Of course, I had other successes with smaller accounts and stuff, okay. And there are other successes with other accounts that they have 1 ROAS or 1.2 ROAS and scale a lot, but these are not any spectacular accounts to show. The thing is that I feel so full about it, like I have nothing to prove anymore. You know, I have a proof of concept now that all the things that I say work, that my beliefs, my things, and of course the love that I get from you on all of the videos telling me that. I get messages every day, guys, which is very important for me, because the only reason that I created my YouTube channel, it was because I thought that nobody was talking about these things. And then I see messages today. Today I got another message that says, I was watching videos again, and I could never find some useful information or something new or something exciting. And then I have started seeing your videos. And this is why I created the YouTube channel. And now that I feel also that I have nothing to prove, and now that I get also this acceptance from you, I think I'm going to even step it up further, go to even deeper things that I'm not discussing in the channel, because like the situation, what happened with Jonathan and the scaling that he has done in the previous videos, I'm afraid that sometimes I'm saying things and I'm not protecting some people in the sense of some things are super advanced for people that they haven't run in a lot of big budgets in order to understand, and they might be doing things that are going to bring them in a tough position. Anyway, so now we have Christmas ads, and for the Christmas ads, what I will do, just to let you know, is that this week after closing, some companies are continuing for 1 or 2 days more, like going for Tuesday and Wednesday as extended Cyber Monday, but the ads are going to close. You are going to leave them alone, don't the Black Friday ads, because what we said is that we are going to have normal ads, they're going to be boosted during this period, and we are going to close the Black Friday ads, and then you're going to be left with your normal ads. The whole thing is that you need to leave now your normal ads for a period, like until next Monday, Tuesday, without touching them. Don't do new campaigns and stuff. Just leave them as this in order for you to see what kind of ROAS you're getting, what kind of results are getting, if they are having issues and stuff. And then you can start your Christmas sale ads if you want as an extra budget again, and you will take them up to the point that you will be able to be sure that when you're going to ship the products, they're going to reach the customers up to the 25th, because if they don't, people get angry. That's a job that we have to do now. Relax a little bit and stuff. For me, it's still going to be a super busy period because apparently my videos got some attention, so I'm working with some very nice brands right now that they came through YouTube, and yeah, that's the news. Now, before we go to your questions, today it's going to be most probably a smaller podcast, because guess what? Everybody was doing Facebook ads and they were not asking questions, okay? Which makes total sense. It's the period of the year that I have seen the less comments ever, for example, okay? Because things were doing well, okay? It was a good Black Friday. If it was a bad Black Friday, I'm pretty sure that there were going to be several messages. One thing before we go to your questions is that a lot of times we have an issue, and I do have an issue right now with a new brand. So it's one of the main ad account owners. I worked with him for 4 years, and he's having a new business now. And this new business that he's having it under a new business manager and a new ad account, and the ad account has $50 spending limit. What I have seen is that a lot of times it takes more than 1 month to increase that. And another thing is that it's not only taking 1 month, but sometimes it increases it to 130, then it drops it immediately to 50 again the next day, and so on. So one thing is that this print screen that I have here is prepaid funds, which it's going to be an option over there. It's going to be called prepaid funds, and you are going to click it, and you're going to add, in my case it lets me add no more than 800 per day. And this auto reload, in my case it's still working. In the case of another friend, it stopped working, it's broken, so you have to check it and add the funds manually. But this has helped ad accounts in 2, 3, 4 days after you do that to increase to 250. Maybe it's going to work, maybe not, but still it's a huge issue to spend 50 per day for a month in order to increase your limit. So I guess that if you're in this position, maybe you should try it. I already tried it in other ad accounts. So far I know one case that it worked. Now I'm actually doing it with more and more accounts in order to see if it's going to work also there. That's it. Let's go to your questions. First one. Hey Konstantinos, great new video, and very true in my opinion. Your content is very appreciated, and please keep the videos coming, for sure. Maybe quick questions, two maybe quick questions, I guess. One, Crazy Method CBO or Advantage Plus? If you want to scale fast, do you duplicate a working campaign, increase budget and optimize, or add in new campaigns with new ads? Duplicate a working campaign, increase budget and optimize, or no, you're just going to do new. as we said in this channel several times, we're not touching things that are actually working because you're going to regret it. About Crazy Method or Advanced Plus, I would tell you that if Advanced Plus is working, it's much more easier to manage, much more easier to learn how to optimize it with my videos, because the CBO optimization of the Crazy Method is a little bit more difficult and a little bit more technical and needs more experience. For example, a lot of times people ask me how many assets should I put with what budget, and this is something that it's not a recipe. I just have one equation, but still doesn't apply to everywhere. If you can do Advanced Plus and it's working, perfect. If you reach to 8 Advanced Plus, then you will have to go to Crazy Method. Next one. I would love to see you do a video on creatives and copy and examples of what you see work for your brands in a couple of industries and great CTR. This is never going to happen. Why? Out of respect for my clients. How would you feel if you were working with me and I was going to show to everyone your best creatives? It's not going to happen, guys. Sorry if the videos suck when we show creatives and stuff and we hide everything, but I'm not going to ruin my clients just because I want to reach 100k subscribers. It's not going to happen. I prefer to close my channel before doing that. I run a family-owned brand down in Australia, and we spend 100 to 200k per month. That's amazing numbers for Australia. Your Crazy Method really helped me scale an additional 100k. And for this, I thank you, sir. I highly recommend your channel to everyone who asks me how we grew so fast. Thanks, Mark. I want to say something here. I don't think that this happened because of my Crazy Method. If we want to be honest here, okay, your account was ready to pop. Okay, if you were going to do Advanced Plus Crazy Method and stuff, maybe Crazy Method is very good and close to your philosophy about Facebook ads, and it's easier for you to understand it. But it's not because of Crazy Method that you scaled for 100k. You were going to scale anyway. Maybe Crazy Method was the vessel that took you faster to your targets. I think it's an over-exaggeration to say that the Crazy Method helped you to scale with 100k. I'm not going to be that cheap to take this compliment as real. It's because of you. You were the one that you made this 100k extra spend possible. Your business, all of the things that you have done, your ad account was ready to pop because you were having correct numbers and everything, and just Crazy Method helped you. You didn't scale 100k just because of Crazy Method. If we want to be fair here, okay? So give more credit to yourself and not to the Crazy Method, because it's okay for us to be hard with ourselves for the whole period that is not working. But when the thing is working, just like I said right now with Black Friday, say to yourself, well done, mother, you did it, okay? This is what you should do. You should not just come and say, well, it did well because it was Black Friday. No, I was preparing for that the whole year. In that case, you did 100k more because of the Crazy Method. No, you did because you have done all of the things so that the Crazy Method can help you with that, and even other campaigns would have helped you to reach to your target. So be strict with yourselves, but when the time comes and you have found the success, just acknowledge the fact that it's not happening by luck. It happened because of you. Next one. I have executed a CBO Crazy Method, and it has been effective with a CPP of 12. Amazing. The current budget is 120 after turning off underperforming ad sets. What should I do next? Increase the budget for the 120, duplicate another CBO Crazy Method campaign with the same post ID. I would do the second one, duplicate it, the same target audience, and run simultaneously with the existing campaign. Please advise, as the 120 campaign is currently yielding a good profit and I'm unsure about the best course of action. My audience size is 50 million, thank you. I would keep the one that's working there and I would do an extra one, but I wouldn't abuse that. I wouldn't do it all the time again in order to scale. You'll have to do more creatives, maybe more products, maybe more this of that, in order for you to do more campaigns with different aspects. Not just using exactly the same post ID all the time. Eventually, you're going to hit a wall, okay, and it's not going to be so pleasant. So Try to scale also by just discovering other bestsellers, by just discovering other best creatives, and so on. I think with you, I have done a pretty extensive discussion in the comments below, so I think that most probably I answered everything there. Or it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was a person from South Korea, I believe. Maybe it's you on another comment. I don't know. Thanks a lot. Next one. Thanks a lot for the valuable information. Instead of reducing the CBO budget after closing the, I can see we are in a period that we live in Advantage Plus, and I see more people going back to roots and want to play with CBO and crazy method. It's fine, but okay. For the previous one, he had 120 spent, so I'm guessing it's a new ad account. For the other one, which spent 100k more. Most probably he could have done it also with Advanced Plus campaigns. Maybe it's smaller accounts, that's why. Instead of reducing the CBO budget after closing the low ROAS ad sets, what is the idea of copying the good ones in the same CBO campaign, the same number of ads we closed? So let me understand that. So thanks a lot for, instead of reducing the CBO budget after closing the low ROAS ad sets, okay, what is the idea of copying the good ones? Oh, you think that the ad sets are, okay. So the crazy method is the way for us to find some hot pockets. The fact that you're having an ad set which is optimizing in a hot pocket, it doesn't mean that if you duplicate it, it's going to do the same hot pocket. It's going to do something completely new. You're forgetting the way that the CBO, that the crazy method is working. We have Facebook is working. We have one sale, then we get another sale, then we get another sale, and this is helping us to create a hot pocket within an audience. But on the other hand, if you think of it, this is not going to be the same course of action every single time that an ad set is optimizes. We have the randomness of the initial result. It's going to be a random initial result. We cannot just say who is going to be the first person to convert in order to create a hot pocket. So by duplicating it, you start the process all over again. It's not going to be the same hot pocket to give you the same result. That's why we put several ads inside in order for us to have better chances of finding some hot pockets that are working. And the reason that we are lowering the budget is because we don't want them to spend too much. We want them to spend whatever they are spending right now, their comfort zone, and just work with another campaign to find other hot pockets. Because okay, when you optimize, you don't want to go from $200 to $20 after you lower the budgets. Okay, that's not the purpose. But if you start with 200 and you end up with 100, and then you start another 200 and you end up with another 100, you have your 200 spent with two campaigns, which is more safe instead of having only one. And you have done also your optimization to hot pockets that they're going to keep working in a daily level. Next one, Isabel. Isabel is back, guys. She is not doing more Reddit, I guess. Maybe she does. So my US campaigns are going okay. I try to scale, but first testing the same creatives and teasers, but in Canada instead. It worked with a lower budget and had recurring sales, so I put the assets in 50 campaigns, and today I checked the stats overall. Only my US campaigns are performing. You are not going to check the results in a daily level. It's the worst thing that you can do. Sometimes, if a campaign is working for a very long period, not like you in this case, we are even flexible to 10 days of bad results in some campaigns. Let's say that the campaign is working for 8 months. You're not going to close it because in 7 days you have bad results. The Canada interest has a negative ROAS. Is it because my pixel have been trained with US targeting and then the paranoia starts? No, it's not because of that. It's because most probably you haven't advertised a lot in Canada to see what is working there. And on the other hand, it's just one day as you propose it, okay? As you say. I really want to expand, and my goal was to try Canada, then United Kingdom, Australia. Just trying to know if it's part of the process or I should stop those right away. Thank you for your insight. You can keep trying these countries, one test at a time, so that you're not going to bleed a lot of your ad account, because you can imagine that if you run 4 or 5 of these tests and all of them are going to be negative, well, what is going to happen is that you're going to be negative also into your whole month results. So keep trying on that, but do understand that also criticize them in 1 day or 2 days. It's not okay. Also, maybe different things are working to different countries. Maybe lookalikes, for example, when you have United States, you cannot use lookalikes immediately to Canada. You will have to go with broad. Maybe broad is not working there, but maybe it's working in Australia. Also, there are other issues like the reset. For example, if you work in Australia, um, the prime hours are completely different from the United States, and the reset of the ad account, maybe it's going to be good or bad for the results on the Australian campaign. Next one we have Paolo. Hey everyone, I have a question about the number of ads per ad set, the thing that we were saying earlier. When using dynamic creatives, I watched the video by Konstantinos and I think he mentioned the number of ad sets per ad should be your budget divided with your CPA multiplied with 2. This is just, okay, I will explain. However, I'm not sure I can find this video right now. So let's say we have a budget of 130 CPA. In this case, would you recommend adding 7 different images or videos to your dynamic ad along with different text and headlines? Because like this, we would have way more than 7 different ads. First of all, I'm talking about ad sets, not ads. Secondly, you do dynamic ads, so I wouldn't put together images and videos. I will just put images or videos because the videos are having better engagement and Facebook thinks that they're better than images when you put them together. If you scroll down on your feed and you watch a video for 3 seconds, it's considered engagement. So in that case, I wouldn't put them together because most probably it's going to take more budget to the videos inside the dynamic creative ads. The other thing here is this. So that's something to clarify. And here is also one other thing that says, interesting concept. Can I do this with 30 daily budget with my product that has a purchase cost of $4? In that case, I would create 8 ad sets. And I say, first of all, I ask him about the $4 cost per purchase because it looks very low. And I say, don't do 8, do 5. And then he says, okay, thanks. Yes, $4 cost per purchase. I was following your guide, divide the total budget with cost. And add 2 ad set. In that case, it's 7 plus 2, it's 9. I tell him, I know, but this doesn't apply everywhere. And he says, got it. I will try the 4 ad sets and stuff. I usually test new creatives with 20-30 budgets. I would create a new campaign with 50. And they tell me, yes, 4 to 5 ad sets are fine for a $20 campaign. But as for this case, right, for the $4, but as I say on the videos, this is just the start. Then based on optimization, you will find the combo between budget and ad sets number to find out what works better on each ad account and product. Now, so this and the previous one, they have the same answer. And the answer is this. When we're doing this equation is because everybody was asking me about that, so I had to find a way to simplify how they can start, a simple way of how you can start. It doesn't mean that you will follow it in order to always define how many assets you will have. It's just a good start for you to decide how many assets you're going to have inside. After that, you will start optimizing and you will start saying, is it doing the optimization too fast, too slow? What do I mean by too fast and slow? Too slow means that you go the next day, for example, and you see that all of your ad sets, they have spent $4, $5, okay? And your average cost per purchase is 20. That means that you're asking too much in a daily level. And that means that you will have to lower the amount of ad sets in order for them to spend more in a daily level. What about going there and seeing the next day when your cost per purchase is 20, that you have 4 ad sets and all of them with your budget, do the math, it's going to spend, for example, 60 per day. That's too much. That means that you can put more over there, more ad sets in order to slow it down. By just doing these exercises, but you need to start from somewhere. This is why we have the equation, it's a small typical math thing. The thing is that when you do it, the more you will understand the ad account, the more you will know if it's going too fast, too slow, and all of that, and the more experience you're getting with it. This is why I'm saying that CBO optimization is not the same as the advanced plus, and it's more difficult. The more you play with it, the more you will understand the numbers of your ad account and how many ads you should put with what kind of budgets. Next one. Thanks for the useful video. On my account, this button to share the audience is inactive. What could be the reason? So he's referring to a video that I was talking about custom audiences and that you can share them. I have checked yesterday, and I would like to know from you if you also have it. But I've checked yesterday several other accounts, and I could see that the share button is still there. So I don't know if you're doing something wrong. Basically, you can share custom audiences between your other accounts. Maybe if you have only one ad account, it doesn't work. And I can see the share button because I have a business manager with several other accounts from my clients, and maybe it cannot be shared. Another thing, if you have just one ad account and you don't see the share button, if you go to your business settings and you share assets in the partner section, instead of people in the partner, and you share with another business manager, most probably you will be able to see the share button so that you can share in between. But you cannot go from there and just send it to another account that your business manager cannot see. Hope it makes sense. Hi, how do you know that this method you don't have audience overlap? There we go again, guys, with the audience overlap. So the problem with this is that a lot of times people just make excuses, and this is a very good excuse, to say that the results are not good because we had audience overlap. This is that. As long as you're having good ROAS, guys, this is working perfectly fine. Also, we have the theory of the hot pockets, so it's optimizing for different hot pockets. Yes, there is going to be some overlap, but do you care about it as long as you're getting good ROAS? I think you should not. Also, most probably, I don't know you, okay? Oh, you're a Greek, okay? I don't know you, but the fact that you're Greek, if you have a Greek ad account, I can understand the sense of overlap, being afraid, but I don't think that you should be afraid if you don't spend 50K, 100K. This is when the audience overlap starts. And also, the crazy method is there with one campaign. We don't propose you to keep doing crazy method with the same creative all the time. We propose different creatives. So even if you have audience overlap, you're serving them with a different creative, which might be resonating in a different way with them. And maybe it's going to reveal other niches and so on, sub-niches of the main niche. So the idea here is this. If you don't have huge spends, like 100K, 200K, 300K, you should not worry about the audience overlap. If you are there, just try to do the extra campaigns that you do with other creatives, so that even if the overlap is there, you're not, because it's going to be there, to actually show them different videos instead of showing them the same again and again. This is why I'm also saying that you should not abuse the crazy method by just using the same creative again. Eventually it's going to stop working for you. Next one. Hi, I'm thinking about to run a catalog Advantage Plus campaign for our shop next to already Advantage Plus campaigns with our self-created collection ads. So would you do that, or would you concentrate just to the existing campaigns? Our hope is with the catalog ads getting more results on top. Thanks, Marcus. Hi, Marcus. So the situation is this. You can do, I have Advantage Plus catalog ads, and they do spend a lot also, and they're good to scale, and they're working nice. Of course you can do it. You can do, next to your normal campaigns, you can do an Advanced Plus catalog. I have done it in several other accounts, zero issues in any of them. The only thing to keep in mind is that when you do catalog ads, guys, don't put catalog ads with normal ads inside, like normal videos, normal images, or post IDs or whatever, because most probably the catalog is going to take all of the budget. I don't know, with post IDs maybe they're going to compete, but with normal ads, like create ads from the beginning with your image, your copy and everything, it's not fair to put them there with a catalog. Catalog is going to take all of the budget. So just be careful only on that. But on the other hand, having a catalog advanced plus campaign with normal advanced plus campaigns, it's totally fine, and I'm doing it in a lot of other accounts without any issue. Next one, we have Evgeny, my friend for Bulgaria. Konstantinos, I have two questions for you, my friend. Is there such thing as testing too many ads? We live in a period that we have Advantage Plus, so there are no excuses anymore. Okay, maybe in the past it would be too much to test a lot because you would spend a lot of money to it. But right now, and this is why I'm also against of testing just to test. I'm all about testing while you're having sales. And you have Advantage Plus now. You can. This is why it was created, to do many ads inside. You can test as much as you want. There is no issue because you will have sales at the same time. If Advantage Plus is not working with you, you have to be a little bit more controlled. But if Advantage Plus is working in your account, you can test as much as you want. Would you ever consider targeting interest in a country like Bulgaria, where the broad audience is about 4 to 5 million people? I would consider the opposite, to actually target only broad, because I don't think that in this case, and also I know your ad account because we have done a consulting call, there's no reason for you to go back to interests, especially in an audience of 4 or 5 million. Why? To just target 200K, and let's say it's working, for how long? It's going to die eventually. It's not going to be a big audience. So I think that the only way for you and for Greece and for Switzerland and for other small countries is to go broad and have results there. Maybe interest at the start, but only for a small period. After that, 4 million is just a small interest in other countries, okay? And we don't even use that small interest in other countries. So in your case, you have to go broad. The only thing that you can change is a different the different demographics that they might work for your ad account. I think that this is a good season for you. I think you have a seasonal product, if I'm correct, Evgeny. So I hope that you're going to have very good sales in the coming month, in December, if I remember correct. Because most probably we talked 1 year ago. I don't know. But anyway, dobar den, if you're watching that, in your morning with your coffee. Now, we are finished with the questions. As you can see, I'm much more relaxed and stuff. It's not a fasting and everything. So I'm just full, guys. I'm full after this Black Friday and happy and everything. So let's get angry a little bit with some of the stupid posts of Upwork. The thing that worries me is that 30 people applied for this job when I was watching it, and most probably after that many more, because it was posted 11 hours ago when I watched it. So let's see. It says, we currently have 2 ROAS on ads, but we need to increase this to at least 3.5 ROAS. And then he explains also what ROAS is. 1 in ad spend leading to 3.5 revenue. Why do you explain what is ROAS? Don't you want to know if the people that they are watching this post, they understand what you're talking about? Also, the first alarm bell is that you have 2 ROAS and you want 3.5. Just because you want it, not because you don't blame your product, your funnel, nothing. You just want 3.5 ROAS. And the fun part is that the 30 people that they posted for this job, I wasn't one of them. They are saying, okay, it, we will tell him that he will get 3.5 ROAS and we will get the money for 1 month and then disappear. You know, that's the sad part. That's the sad part, that your post is triggering all the scammers, all the desperate people that they need money to come and just lie to your face in order to get the fee. Our ad spend is about 30 per day or 1,000 per month, but we want to increase that to 10 to 30K per month as we improve ROAS or margins. So he wants to scale also. He doesn't hit already good ROAS, but he wants to also increase spend and actually increase also ROAS. Video ads, short 10 seconds. Video ads are working well, so You need to be good in video ad strategy. Ideally be able to create videos or have connections to get it created. So they want to also someone to create the content. Pay. We have a budget of 200 to 250 per month for management initially, but we increase it to 1000 to even 2000 per month, depending on how much ROAS can be improved. It doesn't say how much, it doesn't say how much you have to spend in order to get 2K. It just says that if ROAS improves and stuff, you will get 2K. Maybe you have to spend 500K, for example, to get 2K. And then it says, if you bring ROAS to 4 and our ad spend is 300 per day, we're happily going to pay you 1000 per month. If you have 2 ROAS and you're doing that with 30 per day and you are going to do 10 times the budget and also increase the ROAS from 2 to 4, I don't think that you should give him 1K. I think that Meta should hire him in order to find what secret things he is doing, okay? And I'm also going to hire him because he's going to be better than me. Important. Please share with us the last 2 Facebook ad accounts you worked on and numbers on how you improved the ROAS and how you did it. Also, can you achieve for us, also what you can achieve for us in ROAS? Without even seeing the ad account, without nothing, you have to say just, I can get you 5 ROAS. Just like this, you know, you can do it like this. So, the fact here that we have people asking these kind of things means that they don't understand how Facebook works. Just so that we can be clear, and just so if you're a freelancer and you are watching this, you have to be honest with the people and you have to tell them that our job is not to go and take an ad account from 2 ROAS to 4 ROAS. It's not our job. Because we can get similar results with everyone they're just doing ads on a $30 budget. You will get kind of the similar results, unless if the creative changes a lot, if the average order value changes a lot, things that we don't influence when we do ads. If all of this change, then it's different. For example, in this case, if someone is super confident with video editing, for example, and he can do other creatives, maybe he can get better results for them. But this means that without watching what they have, nobody can come and tell you if they want this job or not. And the second thing is that maybe you are selling something really bad, for example, okay? The fact that you have 2 ROAS, it means that you have sales, which is good, but it's only 30 per day, so we don't even know anything on how it's scaling, if it's good or bad. Now, also another thing is that the clients are lying a lot. So you might go there and you might see, but you have 1.5 ROAS, and you might say, yes, we're having 2 ROAS for a week. So the people are lying a lot, which is something that I realized when I started doing freelancing. And I was saying, why are you lying to me? I'm going to see it, you know, why are you lying to me? Anyway, the point that I want to make out of this is this. Facebook ads people and experts that are very good in their job, they are not there to improve your ROAS. The ROAS are going to improve by things that you do with your business, like margins, average order value, having a better funnel which converts better and stuff, and also the production of better creatives, which might help you to have better sales. Okay, but the Facebook ads is Facebook ads, so the crazy method, the advanced plus that you will do and all of that, it's not going to help you to increase ROAS just because somebody is managing it better. What a person like me or someone other which are experts are going to do is this. They're going to give you more stability into your ad account. Your ad account is not going to go like this with ups and downs, and they're going to help you also scale while maintaining ROAS. That's the big goal over here, to scale while maintaining ROAS. The things that they have showed you in the case studies that I have done for 1 year over there, which is actually scaling while maintaining ROAS. This is why you hire people. If you want to hire someone that you need to improve your ROAS with him, he's not a Facebook ads expert. He's someone who is going to do creatives, funnel building, offers, fixing you all of the other aspects of the business, and not the Facebook ads. Now that we cleared it, we are ready to stop the podcast for today, and I'm going to see you next week. That we are going to talk about how the previous week went with the ads and how the ads did after the Black Friday ending. And I hope you had a great Black Friday, guys, and I hope that you had good profits and everything. For me, it was very good. With a little bit of self-criticism in not to be afraid the next year so much the Cyber Monday. I will see you guys on the next one. This was the Facebook Ads Breaking News Podcast. Like it or not, it is what it is.